Hello again. Guess what? Guess what? Baltimore just broke a record. Ah, yes! Baltimore, deadliest year, 2015. Record-breaking, 344 murders, 900 people shot. It's posted on January the 4th on Breitbart. It starts off, it would appear Mayor Stephanie, quote, space to destroy, under quote, Rollins Blake ended up with more human destruction than originally intended. Or perhaps not. You know why they got that space to destroy? Because that's what she said. She says, give them space, let them sort of vent, you know what I mean? This was over Freddie Gray's death. On a per capita basis, the year was the deadliest ever in the city. The year's tally of 344 homicides was second only to the record of 353 in 1993, when Baltimore had about 100,000 more residents. The killings were on pace with recent years, in the early months of 2015, but skyrocketed after the unrest and rioting of late April. In 5 of the next 8 months, killings topped 30 or 40 a month. Nearly 90% of the year's homicides were the result of shootings, renewing calls for new gun laws. Maybe they should try to control the drugs. But one of the problems they have in Baltimore is when those riots took place, they cleaned out about 40 drugstores. And from what I read, there's enough drugs and narcotics in Baltimore to last them for 2 years, without any additional help from the cartels. Counting non-fatal shooting, gun violence was up more than 75% compared to last year, with more than 900 people shot. More than 90% of the homicide victims this year were boys or men. More than 90% were black, and more than half were between the ages of 18 and 30. Reflecting an urban reality that residents and civil rights activists say is devoid of legitimate job opportunities and caught up in the often violent drug trade. You're kidding. You think that's why these shootings are taking place? What have I been saying for the last, I don't know how long? And Obama's barking up the wrong tree. They need to slow down the drug trade. That will slow down the homicides. Then there's a series of photographs that you'll see with these peaceful young Baltimoreans as they're hurling rocks and throwing Molotov cocktails at the police. But again, the mayor, Stephanie Burke, said, hey, let them do what they gotta do. You know who's the congressman for this glorious, peaceful state? Our lawyers are Cummings. He's been there, 26, 27 years? Huh? Fees off the trough, and his city and his state's going down a drain. I think they might even be, no, I think Chicago's still top dog. I think they have like 400 and some odd murders. Chicago's still top dog. Mayor Rahm Emanuel doesn't have to worry about being in second place.